but it was sending us to the same street address, but in Hester.
Yeah.
And we got there in the middle of the night about 1 o'clock in the morning. I said, this don't look like Howard Johnson to me. So we kept going, and we finally found it over there by the interstate.
Yeah.
But the folks there were real nice, and the room was great.
Yeah.
We got a good bit of rest, so we're here. That's all
That's
that matters.
good.
I'm just sorry we didn't get here earlier. I promise you I'd help
Folks
around
get
here.
here from, like, well, Ricky was here at 7 o'clock this morning. And people have come maybe after dinner. I mean,
Wow, okay.
there's no set time. Everything, you eat when you get hungry.
Yeah.
Pass by, you grab your bite or something and keep going. You know, it's
Okay.
very, very laid back.
Well, we brought some stuff. I don't know if you
some
still
stuff.
needed tables and chairs. And we brought
If
some
you
saws
want, you can pull up right here and unload
And
whatever you
unload.
have, and then you can just pull up behind one of those vehicles or in front of my shop.
Okay.
That's some limestone in front of the door, and you pull up and park that.
Oh, all right.
So you have room for another table and some chairs?
Oh yeah, we always got room for tables and chairs.
Okay, that's like,
I don't have many chairs.
Okay.
You know,
yeah.
That's why I tell everybody, either bring your chair or you'll sit on a 5-gallon bucket. Your choice.
Done that before.
But usually people bring 2, 3, 4, 5 chairs. You know, so that's plenty for everybody.
Okay, well, good.
Well, great.
Well, we had a great drive coming over here from McDonough.
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful.
McDonough,
out here.
Georgia, it was just a straight shot across the highways. The traffic wasn't bad. We got into Birmingham right at 5 o'clock on Friday. And I said, oh, Lord, we're hitting the rush hour. 5 minutes later, I'm on the other side of Birmingham. Traffic was over with, and we were on our way.
Yeah.
So it was great driving out here. She'd never been to Mississippi. Neither one of us have been to Louisiana
Yeah,
since our
that's
first time.
beautiful.
Oh, you're going to love it. Y'all going to want to move.
Yeah, that's what
We've already been talking. We've already been talking about that.
The property's gorgeous out here. It is nice.
It is. Well, I grew up right here.
Wow.
I guess I'm kind of biased.
Oh, yeah. I don't blame you.
It's a beautiful
When I
place.
graduated on Saturday night, and I moved out Sunday. Went to New Orleans. And once we got married, we moved to Baton Rouge for about 8 years. And I said, oh, you do something around the place, and it's like you're doing it for somebody else, even though you own it.
Wow.
I said, let's go home. I had a house here that was all paid for and everything. I said, we're crazy. We're out here spending, because around Baton Rouge, it's nothing but places to spend money.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Might
I
as
said,
well
let's
spend
go
it at
home.
home. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's a beautiful place, and like I told you in the email, I look forward to your YouTube videos every single month.
He's
And I will log on
He's-
constantly. When we're going to get another video? When we're going to get another video?
Well, I fooled everybody. I put one out about a week ago, and I just put another one out Thursday, I believe. Thursday or Friday.
So I haven't seen that one yet.
Yeah, that was, well, it was the one with the Gardner.
Okay.
The little tour with the Gardner.
Not to worry, I got a data card in my iPad, so I'll look at it tonight.
There you go. Well, we got,
Yeah.
you can hook up because I got wireless here.
Oh,
Oh,
great.
that's cool.
Yeah, so if you want to look
Yeah.
something up,
Okay.
I've had it.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I enjoy the recipes and stuff. Oh.
Wow. Well, the thing about the real Cajun recipes is that they're simple.
Yeah.
Because back then, everybody was poor. They didn't have all these, what you see today on TV.
Yeah.
The boudin was supposed to be sausage, but they never had enough meat to stuff the sausage, so they added rice as a filling and became boudin. Everybody loves it. Rice and gravy, they had one little piece of meat with about 8 kids.
That was just the cream seasoning.
That just made the gravy. They made a big gravy, a big pot of rice. Everybody ate.
Well, this reminds me of home growing up, because I grew up in the country in Georgia, so this reminds me a lot of it.
Yeah,
It's changed a lot since I grew up, but this reminds me a lot.
if you grow up in the country, it doesn't matter where.
Yeah.
It's still country. Yeah. And the little truck stop that we had breakfast in, they had biscuit and gravy and some bacon left over from their breakfast. They just quit serving. They were cooking lunch, and the lady was able to gather us up something. And I told her, I said, I believe that biscuit and gravy may have yours beat, honey.
Where were y'all?
Yeah, it was a little bit. It was a place called
stop.
Sammy's Restaurant, and a truck stop right next to the Howard Johnson on Interstate 49. in Bunkie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
49 goes
Uh-huh.
to Bunkie.
Yeah, a little truck stop right next to it.
Okay.
But there's something about that white gravy. Now, I'm used to eating white gravy. My grandmother's made it. My mother,
Yeah.
me, she has. Everybody eats it. But something about that white gravy they had over there was a little bit different.
Ah.
And I don't know
That's
what it
really
was,
good.
but it sure was good.
Well, one year we had a Fulton from Texas. The first year we had it in my shop. And that was about 40 people in there. Everybody was talking like you hearing right now.
Yeah.
And he mentioned using milk to make a gravy. He said, man, everything went quiet. People started looking at me, so I thought they were going to hang me for me using milk to make a gravy. But we don't do that here.
You don't?
We make our gravy, the meat makes the gravy.
Ah.
When you're browning your meat, the juices and whatever inside the meat kind of sticks to the bottom of the pot.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
And then once you throw your onions in, bell peppers and all that, and you put a little water in there and scratch the bottom, now you got a nice, beautiful brown gravy.
Oh yeah, I like brown gravy.
So, in other words, we don't make our gravy on the side, the meat makes the gravy.
I see.
Right.
And when he said
That's right.
putting milk in the gravy, boy, everybody looked at him like, what are you talking about?
Well, now, if you're going to make
Yes.
some white gravy, that's how I make it. It's with the milk and the flour, a little bit of salt, pepper, and maybe some of the drippings from the meat to give it the flavor. But if you're going to make a brown gravy or something like that, you're right. That's why I do it. I'll take it out
Yeah,
of the
I like
pot
the brown.
and get all the stuff that was left in that pot. That's the best part of the
Yeah,
meal.
we call it in French it's the grémage, or the gratin is from rice. But we call that the grémage. You scrape that.
Deglaze the pot.
that's right.
You deglaze it. Maybe you put a little white wine or some red wine in there, depending on what type of meal it
And we
is.
drink the wine. We don't put that.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, you have to do that while you cook it.
Just drink it.
My kind of man.
Yeah.